Do not allow your sense of pride, your ego, tell you Vanessa should go to hell. Do not allow it. That's the first stage of. The second stage is what? Offensive stage. Stay with me, oh. This thing I'm teaching you, I learned it in the year 2015. And it has helped me through my entire business because I was making series of mistakes. Now, the offensive stage is when the person has graduated from just thinking alone, and every single thing that happens within the team is geared at making him a victim of circumstance. You as the leader, you crack joke. You say, I know say Nami then they talk about. Have you had those kind of people in your team? Yes. You give instruction, you say, see, from today, I don't even want anybody to be coming to this place late again. In that person's mind, just Kuku mention my name. I know say don't be hungry and to talk these things since. Everything you do, that person is offended. If you look at your life, your own life that is seated here too, you will see. You will be able to tell yourself, which stage am I in this team I'm part of? Are we together now? Are we together? You will ask yourself. Everything offends them. How do you handle people at the offensive stage? Empathy. What? Empathy. Do not make the mistake. I am teaching you who you must become first to be able to keep the people you want to employ before I teach you how to employ them. If they teach you how to catch fish, you catch the fish. You sit down for house. Thank God for this fish. Fish can't spoil. Any need? Most of us, we have mastered the art of bringing people into the business, but we don't have what it takes to keep them. Remember that where we started from is that the number one boss of the business is what? Your values. It's not you. These core values will inform you on how to create policies. It's the policies that now becomes the practical guide on how everything runs in the business. That is why, as a CEO, as a leader, the moment something happens for the first time in your business, the first thing you want to do is, what policy must we create to handle this in case of next time? Because the mistake most of the time has always been, we act according to how we feel in the moment. No. This should be the last. What's your name? Purity. So you are pure. This should be the last time Purity will talk to me. If Purity tries this nonsense again, she will know who I am. The first thing is, okay, this could happen next time, but not to me, to any other person. What should be done? That is why in business, it is clear directives, clear consequences. Most of the times, we have the clear directives. Don't wear sleeveless. Don't wear this. Don't do that. Don't do this one. What are the consequences? So when you leave gray areas around the consequences, it is now tied to how you feel at that particular point in time. You say, nobody should be dropping this pen on the floor again. No. You see how I said it? There are no consequences. So today my wife make me vex. Cutie, can't drop her. I say, go home. Are we together now? Another day, my wife make me happy. Cutie, drop her. You see your life. You see your life. Just pick it. Are we together now? Another day, cutie, drop her. I say, everybody go home. Who even bought pen in this place? This is how most of us run the business. That is why when you bring something to my table and you say, I don't want this to, I ask you the first question. Is it because you don't like it? Or is it because it's the standard way of doing things within the business space? Do we have any policies that handles this? So clear directives, clear what? Consequences, yes. It's important. If you come to work late, this is what we must do. We're deducting money from your salary. How much are we deducting? Clear. It's 1,000 naira we are deducting. So that the day the person where you hate come late, you know, come say, see, as na akpachin your favor deduct 5,000. That get too stubborn. It's not about how you feel. Are we together now? Are we together? That is why, please, bear in mind that what I said first is that your number one boss is the what? The values. The value is your number one boss. If you run a church that your pastor is bigger than the value, that church cannot stand. Your pastor say one of our core values in this church is holiness. And the pastor himself, if you now catch him doing something that is unholy, and you say, Daddy, but he say, shh, touch not my anointed. Okay, so like I said, are we together? Let's stay together. So the first stage of the disloyalty is what? Independent spirit. The second stage is what? Offensive. Yes, offensive stage. When the person becomes offended, everything is offended. Every small thing you do, they pain them. Everything. Before, when I feel sit down, crack joke. Even in your friendship level, you will see it. When I feel sit down, you go, yab me, I yab you. Today, I just say, oh boy, this is your carpet. Voila. Are we together now? Then the third stage is what? Passive. Yes, passivity. Passivity is the next stage. Passivity is the next stage of disloyalty among team members. I'm teaching you disloyalty among team members. How you know that you're losing someone out. Passivity. Before, that person used to be very active. We say, let's carry this thing from there. In don't come carry. This time around, I need 4 persons to carry this in the ear. You can't carry earpod, put for ear. Say, can't you hear me? You were talking. I didn't know you were talking about. If you check in your choir, there's one person that the moment we play Sinach song, she's the first to say, I'll solo it. But now you check carefully. That person has come to a level where we are playing Sinach's song. The person is just sitting down. We not even get to the point where who can solo this song for us? Sister Veronica, can't you solo it for us? Say, what is it? What is it now? My throat, I cannot sing. It has gotten to that point where she no longer cares about whether we succeed or not. And listen to me. Anytime someone is not in support of what you are doing, he is subconsciously praying for you to fail. So sometimes you will tolerate it. If I'm more sure and say, if you do it. Bible says the weapons of our warfare are not what? They are strong. Amen. So the pulling down of what? And every imagination, but the imagination of one team member that is not in alignment with where we are going to can destroy things for us. So when you allow it to thrive in the space, it will now grow to the next stage. What's the next stage? Political stage. The person now begins to clamor for power. Now begins to clamor for control. The person is no longer comfortable with sitting where you asked him to sit. He now wants to, is it double or double? Double. He now wants to into power. Are we together now? Then he now grows into the next stage, which is what? No. There's deception. The deceptive stage is when the person now begins to pretend to care about other team members and other things that do not align with the collective goals of the team. We didn't talk about critical stage. See, I forgot. Deception is when this. What's your name, please?
Jubilee.
Mr. Jubilee. Mr. Golden Jubilee does something wrong. And our leader says, Mr. Jubilee, I am not comfortable with what you did yesterday in church. And I don't like it. And please desist from doing this again. That brother that has deception, are we together? Will now get up. Excuse me, sir. Yes? What's your name? Mr. Golden Mighty. Say, excuse me, sir. Say, yes, what's the problem? He gets up. Sir, with all due respect, sir. It's not like I actually like what you did there. How you were able to. I like when you point out our mistakes to us. I like it. But I think we should look from the standpoint of Mr. Jubilee. It happens every day in your business, but you are not seeing it. This person will now begin to show care to this guy openly to tear down your powers as the leader. Then he will now turn and say, I hope I'm saying your mind though. Those people will say, yes. Speak, leader, speak. This person will say, he begins to do so to the benefit of his selfish interest. And as a leader, you must learn when to stop that. The critical stage is when the person begins to magnify every little fault in the business. There's somebody in your business, on your team, that is seeing problems all the time. We enter this place. He say, the way they arrange this chair is very nice. But why is it black? Why are they using black to cover it? Are we here for burial? Why black? That person, that's the kind of person in your choir that all of us were singing on the stage. All of us were singing on the stage. And hallelujah, salvation and glory. If you check carefully, there is one human being that is very critical. That one, her job there is to listen to who is making mistake and let the crowd know that she knows the person that is making the mistake. I don't know if you've seen that kind of people. Salvation. That's her job. You know, the funny thing is that most of us leaders, we ignore all of these people. We tell ourselves we can do without them. I'm supposed to teach us how to handle them one by one. At least three steps on how to handle them. But I can write down in a PDF and send it to us. Is that fine? Is that fine? I can write it in a PDF and send it to us. But you must learn how to handle someone that is at the independent stage. How do I handle this person? So when you see one and you figure it out, first thing you want to shadow the person. You say, I need you to talk to this person. Let me understand what's wrong with that person. Because the whole thing about leadership is about taking care of people you are in charge of, right? Is to say, I need you to tell me what is wrong with that person. Because when you go in your mighty gown and don't talk with the person cannot open up. It happens everywhere. That's why one of the worst things you can do is that now your father choose wife for you. When you are at the peak of leadership, it's difficult for you to get some kind of information from the people who are here. Very difficult. Don't even deceive yourself to feel you are a friend. They are still seeing you. Some of them want to talk to me. Sir, can I speak freely? I say speak freely. Even in that freely. Are we together? Even in that freely, you still say there are some things I don't want to say. But I say speak freely. Are we together now? So one of the easiest ways to be able to handle such things within the business setting is to close mark the person, is to shadow the person. Are we together now? So that's it. And we talked about the critical stage too, yeah? When the person is paying attention to everything. So the best way to handle that kind of person is to what? No. Critical stage. What do you think would be the best way to handle that kind of person? Don't let them go. Give them responsibilities. Are we together? He says that he's black. Why are we using black to cover his complaint every time? They say, okay, so our next class, I would like QT to come up with how the seating arrangements will be, how we're going to, are we together? How we are going to get this place in, and I want the best, and we believe that she can do it. Let's celebrate QT. Everybody, hey. Now, yeah, that's him. Are we together now? That's the thing. And a leader must be ready to let go of control at some point. Most of the times we want, like I told you, my first mistake was that I wanted everything to rise and fall on me. So I say A, I say B, everybody does it. And that was the problem. So then we talked about the political stage, right? When the person clamors for power. At the political stage, when the person clamors for power, the easiest way to handle that kind of person, listen to me, is to isolate that person. Is to what? I'm not teaching you how to be crooked, but it's a must. Leadership is not about emotions. The days I fire someone is the day I laugh with the person the most. And we go out and we eat and we are laughing and I'm like, you know what? From Monday, don't worry. I'm letting you go. You are free. But I hardly fire. I can't even remember. Have I ever fired someone before? Apart from George, I'm not fired.
Sorry.
Guy,
Should I bring water?
you are fired. Don't give him water. Open rebellion is the worst. At this point, he no longer cares about the values of the business. He no longer cares about the effect of what he's about to do on the rest of the team members. No. For him, he's ready to challenge you openly. That's when you say, Mr. Anyekan, can we have silence? Sure. I say, Mr. Anyekan, I'm talking to you. He brings out the animal in you. And before you know it, everything is crashing. If it's a church, they will now send another pastor to come and replace you first. Make everywhere account. If it's a state, they will now send another person to come and do state of emergency. That's what they do. But if you know how to do the state of emergency yourself, you will do it before they send somebody. You don't do them like 3 months before they send anything they happen. You don't first do them. Isolate some people, strip them off, make everywhere they okay first. Are we together? That's why you see some governors. The moment you just provoke them to, you don't do too clamor for power too much, you don't do political stage too much, they will just declare you wanted. You will be in the waka everywhere, but come back now. You will be in the organized protests. Now you are wanted. You run from your house in Akbaju. You go to Emoha. You cannot even come to radio station again. Are we together now? It happens everywhere in power. It happens everywhere in leadership. I'm not teaching you to be rugged, to be crooked, but that's leadership for you. Is that okay? The vision that God gives to you is his gift to you. What you do with the vision is your gift to him. Your number one priority, your number one responsibility for the vision is to protect the vision. Most of the times we compromise on the vision on the platform of my brother, my sister, my cousin, my girlfriend, my Are we together now? And we jeopardize the relationship. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so we're talking about our own value system. Like I said when we started, I said it's important.